make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Drills the three-pointer.
In that Storts game, he's outside to knock down some threes.
Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Thunder off to a quick start here. 6-point game. And it's in there.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Williams to the left side wing. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Down low. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Dort wide open. Back to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pass to Powell. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with it. Jones covering. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Nice move. And Jones sends it back. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the coverage pay.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Inside, Eubanks. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Outside, Williams. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And here's Leonard from three. Here's Harden. And boy, that looked like holds, and yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
so close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
The three from Harden goes back up. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's Leonard missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Shooting for the Clippers.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And stolen by Leonard. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Well, the mindset from Kawhi Leonard right there is just making him a monster on the inside. Goes at the defense, full head on.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder lead by 10. And for 2K Sports,
11. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Houston.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here's Simmons. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First person.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
Oh, just outsmarting the coverage. Pretty savvy pump fake by Simmons.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with the traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Thank you, David. Every single game, pulling in the right direction.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside for Batum. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here's Eubanks.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Harden, and the shot is good.
James Harden.
Harden's got 5 points so far.
And Harden will put you on some skates if you aren't careful.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Nice shot by Wallace.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The three from Harden. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to Hartenstein. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Leonard. The putback.
It's a Zubats.
It's good on the putback.
Zubats does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds. Beats his guy to the spot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Los Angeles calls timeout. And Zubats has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Pass to Dort. Holmgren gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
The three from Harden. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Powell with the steal. Here's Zubats. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, in the paint, Zubats is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
And yes, it's good. Dort got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
At the line for the Clippers.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer, turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Harden draws the double. Leonard on the wing. Baseline jumper. And the jumper is good.
Assisted by
He's got 8.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Jones. Gets it off. Not going to go that time. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the
9. The Clippers, 26.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Harden.
Clippers foul. James Harden. First personal foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report.
First personal foul.
Here we are sizing up D.A. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Harden surveying the D. And it's done in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game. He's on the board for three.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
All right, everybody, it's your Thunder Houston team. Wow.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Williams inside, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Williams. Here's Dort. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Dort's got 8 points.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
The 3 from Harden. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. When you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Clippers trail by 18. to the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Looking to end his cold spell. They get it again. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Williams. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Harden outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Tries again. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points here for Jalen Williams.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Outside, Simmons. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. .52 seconds left to play here in the third. And that one drops.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Doesn't go that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. They double him with Wiggins. On the wing, Jones. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
For 3.
Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's stolen by Jones. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Wallace. And the rejection by Zubats. And stolen by Caruso. That shot off the mark. And so it's Oklahoma City taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Thunder leading by 19. Wiggins drawn the double team. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Jones for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Caruso. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Jones from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein. The layup off target. Right side, Bogdanovich. Back to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 17. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
Kawhi like a robot out there, just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Shots good by Williams. 8 points for Williams.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the Clippers call time here. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Clippers trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams gets the bucket.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.